Depot on the beat.
What's up guys, this is Jay the Rat Specialist, and this is going to be the first video I do at my new shop. Everything is pretty much set up already. I do still have a few more things that I want to do, but overall it's pretty much ready to go. I got my first vehicle here. This is going to be the first full wrap that I do at my new shop. I have worked on a few vehicles before this one, but there have only been a few small jobs, hood wraps and stuff like that. I also did a commercial wrap that just left a little while ago. But I'm getting ready to start on this one today. I'm gonna go to the store and buy a few things that I need to start on it. But I just wanted to show you guys that this one is gonna get a full wrap. It came all the way from Louisiana for it. So big shout out to the people that support. They don't say, oh, you're too far. They make it happen. They come through and let me work on their vehicles. So I really appreciate that. So you guys stay tuned because I'm gonna show you guys what I do with this one. Before I forget, I wanted to show you guys what Andy's Instagram is. This is his page. Man, you need some more followers, man. Y'all make sure to show some love and follow my boy. He needs to post some more pictures too. Super good person, always trusted. I've worked along with him for years, like literally over 10 years. So that's a really trusted person. I highly recommend him. He'll take care of you. And I'm really happy with the camera setup he gave me. 4K resolution, like the pictures and video on these security cameras is super crazy, and they have like face detection, and that's about all I'm gonna tell you guys right now. But it looks super clear. So y'all make sure to check him out if you need some security in your home or business. He's the one to call, man. So check this one out. This one came from Dallas, Texas. So they came all the way from out there to show some love. Big shout out to my boy or my cousin David at Brio Auto Detail Heights. He helped me knock this one out while I was trying to get the shop ready and set up. This one's been done for like a month, but the customer still hasn't picked it up. I think they're finally gonna pick it up today, so we'll see. But it looks pretty crazy. It's a it's a chameleon color, so out in the sun it's just like super clean. And it also, as you can see, it shifts from colors, and depending on how the light hits it or what angle you're standing from, that's how it's gonna look. He's also gonna put some brand new wheels on it once he takes it. I think he's going with some gold chrome wheels, and I think that's gonna look crazy because they're also gonna chrome out. They're gonna do gold chrome on all that chrome that it has on the sides and the front. So before I head to the store, I want to show you guys what I got going on with this one. So this one's gonna get a full wrap. It's gonna be in matte black with gloss black accents. I think the gloss black accents are gonna make it look really nice. Before I start wrapping, I'm gonna make sure that I clean this super good because it has a lot of bugs from the long drive, especially the front bumper is super full. But we'll make sure to clean that before we start. Today, what I want to focus on is gonna be the brake calipers. I'm gonna paint these in gloss black. I think that's gonna make it look super nice, especially because I'm gonna do the accents on the car in gloss black. So that's gonna make it look nice. Don't worry about the rims or the wheels. He's gonna get some brand new ones that are gonna look much better, and it's gonna just make this car look super nice. One of the other things that I'm gonna do to this one is gonna be tint the tail lights. We're gonna do some medium shade Lux Auto Concepts tint on it. Lights are not on the car right now. It was all fully disassembled by R&R Pros so that I can wrap it, and I'll be doing the lights in the very end. But big shout out to R&R Pros. Y'all make sure to check him out on Instagram. He's the guy that disassembles my vehicles every time I wrap them. Takes everything off so that when I come to do my job, I don't have a hard time. Everything is done perfectly good. And then once I'm done, he comes back and assembles the car. Also, if it sounds like there's an echo, sorry about that. I feel like since I'm over here in this brand new shop, there's not much around here. It sounds like that. But stay tuned. I'm gonna show you guys what I do with this one. What's up guys? So it's 11:30 p.m. I've been working all day today. In the morning I started finishing up the calipers. I did them in gloss black. You can see that they look super nice. I like the way they came out. Did the front and back, so both of them gloss black. They look a lot better than they were when it got here. And we also did both sides of the car, the front and the back. So all we have left now is the front and back bumper, and it'll be ready. Everything else, like the roof, the side mirror, and the door handles, those are gonna stay gloss black. But I like the way it came out. It looks super nice. I like this matte black. All I have to do is pretty much wipe it down. The tail lights, I'm gonna tint them once everything is back together. I got my boy Jose. He's gonna put the car back. He's gonna assemble it. Yeah, but I really like the way it came out. I'm super tired. Been working all day, 11:30, so it's like what, like a 12-hour shift, but it's worth it. It looks super good quality. I'm happy with the results. I'm happy with the install. There's nothing on here that makes me feel bad, so everything on here came out super nice. I like the edges, I like the corners. I'm a little bit worried because tomorrow we have a hurricane coming to Houston, so we're not really sure what's gonna happen. They're saying it should touch down sometime either tomorrow or Wednesday morning. So I'm gonna keep up with the news and see what happens. Good morning guys, and check this out. So this morning, this is a new update. They're saying it's gonna go towards this area here, between Texas and Louisiana. But seeing this map, it literally looks like it's straight to Houston. So hopefully it's not too bad. What sucks here in Houston is that streets flood super easily. So what I'm doing right now is cleaning up the shop, trying to get things off the floor, moving things around, putting it a little bit higher. I don't want things to get damaged if it does flood. I lifted the car up just in case. I think it's almost 16 to 19 inches. Good thing though is that this year I am prepared. I got insurance for all kinds of stuff, so I'm not too worried. But I would prefer that my stuff does not get ruined in the midst of all this. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing today. I guess we're not gonna work. My boy Diego, he's not gonna come through today because he doesn't want to get stuck. My shop is pretty far from where he stays, so all we have left is the bumpers. We're gonna wait and see what happens tonight and tomorrow, and as soon as this stuff is over, we're gonna go ahead and finish up the car. Back again, my boy Jose came through from R&R Pros, assembled the vehicle. We got the bumper back on, side mirrors, door handles, everything that was taken off is back on the car. The wrap is complete. All I have to do is wipe it down or maybe take it for a quick wash and it's good to go. What I'm working on right now is the back side. So what I'm doing is tinting the lights. As you can see, the left side is complete, the right side is not. What I'm going with is a medium shade tint. So it's gonna be a glossy medium shade. Compared to this, it looks way better. And this side is already done. You can check this out. Looks super good. I'm actually finishing this one up, and I still gotta tuck that in. I'm about to open the trunk and put that in there and then give it some nice heat around the edges, around the middle. This middle section here is the more difficult part, so I'm gonna make sure to give it some good heat there. Same thing on this, a lot of heat along these lines, top line and bottom line. And that's where a lot of people fail when they're wrapping these or tinting them. A lot of people have problems with those. All I got left is this. I gotta wipe down the car, or I might take it for a detail, get it all detailed up so that the customer can come and pick it up. If you remember, this one came all the way from Louisiana. I wanna make sure it looks good when the customer comes and make it worth it. And but I am really happy with the way it came out. Good quality work. And I got a few more projects coming in, so I'll be showing you. And I'm gonna try to keep up with these videos, man. A lot of times I forget or I stop recording and stuff like that, or I'll start a video and I'll never finish it. I think I started like 3 videos before this one, and I finally actually went ahead and kept it going. So stay tuned. I'm gonna have a few more cool cars coming in. They just picked up the Charger, and now we got this one dropped off. They dropped it off maybe about 30 minutes ago. Good thing is that he passed through the car wash before coming through, so it's not too dirty. And what we're doing on this one is also a full wrap, so I'm gonna get someone to disassemble the vehicle so that I can start the wrap process. Let me show you guys the color. It's gonna be this one. This is called a black rose, so it's kind of, I mean, it looks black from most angles. I put it here next to the light so you can see the reddish look to it. So it's super clean. It's gonna look nice. The good thing about this one is that it doesn't look like a hard car to wrap. Even the door handles, you see how it only has a small piece, so that's gonna be pretty easy. Front bumper though, that one does look a little difficult, but I'm pretty used to working with difficult bumpers, so this shouldn't be no problem. This one looks pretty straightforward. This is not gonna be too bad. Tint the taillights, because you see how bright they are. If I put a little tint, I think they're gonna look way better. And this customer just bought the vehicle, so pretty much right off the lot, we're about to wrap it. Can't wait to get started on it. I think I might maybe do the hood right now, just because I don't have much to do. I'm just chilling today. Alright guys, so it's day number 2 since this car got dropped off. As you can see, most of it is already wrapped. I started on it as soon as he dropped it off. My boy Aaron came through, disassembled the car, and I went ahead and started wrapping. I usually don't work on weekends, but I went ahead and did it anyway. I felt like I wanted to get this out the way, and I got another car coming on Tuesday, so I might as well. I had no plans on the weekend anyway, so might as well work and get some money. All I have left is the top of the trunk. I'm gonna make sure I clean this adhesive off, get it nice and smooth. I also got the roof left, door handles, and the bumpers. Here's the front bumper. This is probably gonna be the most difficult piece out of the whole car, other than I guess the quarter panel, but the quarter panel wasn't even that hard either. Especially for me, I'm pretty used to doing all this. And this bumper, I would say, is not super difficult, but it's not gonna be easy, just because it has all these curves, like super deep curves. Got a deep one here, pretty much this whole square or whatever, rectangle. Then you got a whole another one down the middle. But what helps are all these different lines that you could separate it with. So this shouldn't be too bad. It's also cool that it has the top and bottom separated, so that means I'm gonna have extra room for extra material at the top and at the bottom. So I could actually even do this separately, is because it's not together with it. So that might help, but the way I see it, sometimes it's just an extra waste of material. All of this, I went ahead and did it by myself. My little brother came through yesterday and helped me do this side, helped me lay the material. If you have somebody that helps you lay material, it speeds up the process a lot. It helps. It also makes things come out way better. Or I feel like it's a lot more speed, because if someone is helping me lay pieces, I can finish cars super quick. Literally all I have to do is have someone lay pieces with me, and I'll be finishing up pretty quickly. But for the other side today, it took me a little longer because I want to make sure it comes out right, so it takes me way longer to do stuff. But either way, me by myself or with a helper, I'll make it happen and make it look good. Big shout out to everybody that does help me though. I got a few people, and this cutter is looking super nice. I like the way it came out. All I gotta do is wipe it down once I'm done. It has a bunch of stuff all over it, but I like that shade. I've never seen or done this color before. I was a little iffy at first, but if you see it like in person, this thing looks nice. I like the way it came out. That shade of black and red is super cool. Once it's finished, my boy John from Jay's Auto is gonna put some wheels on it. Customer went ahead and purchased some wheels from Jay's Auto, so as soon as I'm done with this wrap, we're gonna go ahead and put those wheels on. It's gonna look way different, super clean. So the front bumper is complete. Took a few hours to do this one. It had a lot of stuff going on, especially at the bottom. You can see it has some super deep pieces, but I wrap all the way to the back so that when that other piece goes here, it'll cover that whole edge. It does have a few little things you can see on there because the bumper had a lot of rock chips and little stuff that won't come off unless you sand it down. That's gonna be the only way you could get it really smooth. But overall, it looks super good. I'm happy with it. The roof is done now, and also the trunk and the back bumper. So the whole thing is complete, even the door handles. So all it needs is to be put back together. I got my boy Aaron coming through tonight to put it back. When I hit him up telling him that the car is ready to be put back together, he was like, damn, because I did it super quick. And what's crazy though is that I used the whole roll. I normally don't. I usually have some left. This time I did not. The reason for that is because when I was doing the hood, I redid it, and so this is the third time I wrapped the hood. But I do that because I'm so picky, like I'm crazy picky. If someone else would have done this hood, they would have left it the first time. The way it came out the first time, they would have left it. But I'm just super picky. I wanted it to be really good. So I did it a second time. It still came out a little bit. It had like a little line on the corner that I didn't like. So I peeled the whole thing off. I'm not gonna leave it like that. That's one of the main reasons people come to me, because I am picky with the work I do. Most people would have left that and called it a day. I don't care if I have to go buy more material. I'm gonna do it till I'm happy. But this car is almost ready, so stay tuned. I got another one coming. So it was a long weekend for me. I went ahead and took a few days off. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I did not work. But my boy Aaron came through and disassembled the vehicle. This has been one of the most difficult cars to disassemble, because on Thursday I was actually still here and I was helping him with the disassembly. And man, this car takes so much work to get all this stuff off. It is nothing like the R8s that we have done in the past. This is a newer version, and man, they look similar, but they have so much like differences from the older ones. It is crazy. This thing took so many hours of work, man. It just to get the side blades that you can usually take off easily, you have to remove the whole bottom piece, the quarter panel lower piece here, and that took forever and super difficult. Every single piece on this car has been a nightmare, but we got to do it to wrap this vehicle the right way. It has so much stuff going on, and we got to wrap much deeper than a regular car. So if this was a dark color wrap, I didn't have to remove half of this stuff. The reason we did is because it is so bright that when I wrap it, I want to go as deep as possible, so that when you stand back and look at it, you're not going to see all this bright red under there, and it's going to just look weird or bad. I don't like that. But it did take way more work. This is probably one of the hardest cars I've gotten lately, mainly because of all this disassembly. Not even the wrap part, just the disassembly makes it super difficult. And it's scary because every piece on this car is so expensive, so we have to be really careful. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started today. I got here kind of late. It's probably like 12:15. I'm gonna start wrapping. I'm gonna start prepping the car, getting it all nice and smooth. Gotta make sure everything's clean. Gotta clay bar it, and then I'm gonna start wrapping. Hopefully I could do both sides by today. What sucks is that we have to take off the side skirts, so it makes it more difficult for me to wrap side skirts off the car than on the car, because nothing is holding it. The back one, this isn't too bad, but just taking all this stuff off of it is like a pain, like a lot of work. But overall, the actual shape of it is not so bad. It's something I could work with. Most of it is not gonna show. This is a difficult wrap. If you get an R8, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, make sure to charge them, because after this one, the price is going up. I thought it was gonna be the same as the other R8s I've done, but this one is way harder. So we're definitely gonna charge more next time. So I had forgot to be recording, but we finished up the car. That's why I don't even be posting a lot of videos, because I be forgetting to record stuff. I start recording and then I forget. But anyway, we finished up the car. As you can see, it looks crazy. It looks super nice. I like that finish on there. It's a nice color for the vehicle. Customer is also going to do the wheels in black, gloss black. I'm not gonna do them, someone else is. They're gonna powder coat them. But he should be here shortly. He's gonna pick up the car today. I also wanted it to leave today because it's raining. There's a hurricane coming, and I really don't want to have any cars here, so I had this one go today, and the Impala also left today. But as you can see, this thing looks nice, man. It came out super good. I like the way it's looking. it was super difficult because it was red. That red orange that it has is super hard to cover. So it was not an easy wrap. Next time for sure, I'm going to have to charge extra for these type of cars because not just the wrap was harder than usual, but also the disassembly. Disassembly on this vehicle is way different than the older ones. So if it takes more days and more work, that means we got to charge more. But it's always a learning experience. That's how you learn. And for future reference, that's where you learn from. This finish, man, it looks super clean. But I wanted to show it to you because he's about to come and pick it up, and I had already forgot to record. I was like, oh man, let me get that camera real quick. So I wanted to make sure to show you guys this vehicle. We just finished this one up earlier today. We were doing a few minor details and putting all the emblems back on it, but this looks phenomenal. It's a super nice finish to it. It's a satin finish. It's a color made by KPMF and Metro Restyling. It is called Desert Tan. Satin finish that looks perfect. Like, it's not too shiny and not too matte. I think it's the perfect shade on there of tan. And it's a more difficult material to work with. I don't recommend this for beginners, but it is super nice. And if you do like to or would like to install this type of material, I would recommend you to do it with a helper. A helper is going to help you a lot. But as you can see, it looks super nice. I like the way it came out. It looks nice with the accents that the vehicle has. A Cadillac, perfect vehicle to put it on. And you gotta have the swingers because we in Texas. A lot of people like the way it looks. I posted it on my social media last night, and I was getting a lot of people asking me what type of color it is, so I'll make sure to let you guys know. A lot of people like the way the backside looks. I love it. It looks super clean. That red with the tan on there looks perfect. Doesn't need anything else. Doesn't need no tint, none of that. I think it looks perfectly fine. And make sure you guys follow me on Instagram if you don't already. Follow me on TikTok. I made a new TikTok. I'm posting a lot of new footage on there that I don't show anywhere else. I don't post it on YouTube or Instagram or anywhere else. So make sure to follow me on TikTok. Also, big shout out to my boy Diego. He's been helping me wrap these cars. And my boy Aaron. He's the one that disassembles the vehicles for me, as well as Jose. So stay tuned for more.